What's up?
Not much. How's work?
It was good. It kind of sucks at the end of the month. It's always like we're closed on Saturday, Sunday, Monday.
Okay.
And so I worked 12 to 8 today, which is by far the worst shift they could give out. It's just like still early in the day and it's like it goes till late at night.
Yeah.
Oh, what?
Yeah. You guys close up at 8, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's like it's just busy. I don't understand why people still go to banks.
Yeah, seriously, like just to get money out or something, like
I
ATMs or
like
I don't know.
yeah, I'd never. Well, it's obviously like we don't see people. I rarely help people my age.
Yeah.
Like it makes sense, but yeah, it's always people who still rely on like passbooks to maintain their account. And we still have we have these passbook printers beside us.
Really?
That are like loud, like every like line it goes through.
So those still exist, eh? Like I thought they were all kind of phased out with the
those are still around. Same with I think the other oldest piece of technology we have is the credit card imprinter.
Oh god, the carbon copied one where you like
yeah.
Oh good god.
Yeah.
Jesus.
And then you have essentially a copy of their card.
Yeah.
And then we still have to do that for cash advances, which is so weird because I thought like people can do that. We require ID, but if they do it at the machine, they don't need ID.
Yeah.
It's weird.
That's really weird. Like I used to date this girl who would get paid in checks from Taco Bell.
Yeah.
And
nice.
Yeah, and then she would go to the actual register and deposit it because she didn't trust the machines to do it properly or something.
That's weird.
Yeah, and like she was the only person I knew that actually went to the thing. Like if I want something deposited instantly, I'll go to the teller, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
But like realistically, if I want to take out like $20, I'm gonna go to the machine.
Yeah, like if I had my paycheck, I'd be going to the machine.
Yeah.
If I had like a down payment on a house or something.
Yeah, right. Yeah, something bigger.
Yeah, some like huge multi-$1,000 check. I'm like, okay, I'll go to a person just to keep them employed.
Yeah. Also, I guess strip clubs, like we have 5s here, so we can't just take out a bunch of ones and.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah. Although I don't really know how that works. Like, do you pay per day? Like, I've never done a strip club before. Like, I've never seen the point because like I can just get girls to do that for me for free, or I can just go online. So
yeah,
like, what's the point of going to one of those places? And I don't know.
I've only been to I've only been there twice.
Yeah.
But I don't like go for the private dance or any. Well, I did the first time I ever went to a strip club.
Well, yeah, you kind of have to just see what it's all about, right?
I was like after I was like, you go into like the little room and then you're like, she says to you, oh yeah, it's like $5 per song or something, or like $10 per song, and then it happens and she does her thing, and then we finish, and then she's like, okay, so that's $80. It's like, oh, what? It's been 5 minutes.
Jesus Christ, man, that's
how
like
many songs. How fast are you? Maybe it was way more than 5 minutes, and like I just couldn't comprehend time. Maybe I was actually having a good time in my brain, as opposed to what I was really thinking. Like, this is weird.
This is weird. I don't get the point of going with like a bunch of your buddies and like you all going to like a thing, because like I wouldn't watch porn with any of my friends. Like that's not. We're not there yet, or we'll ever be there. Ever.
You know, if anything, you say like actresses, but you don't talk about scenes. You don't talk about your favorite part.
Yeah.
You're not. It's not like going with your buddies to that thing.
Yeah.
We went for CS games.
Oh, did you last year?
Last year. That was a treat. That was like It was fun being like an observer and just being like, did you ever? Do you know Yan Bin Gong?
No.
No, he's he's a very nice guy. He's very he's got like glasses. He's a bit shorter.
Alright.
English is his second language, and he was super smart with computer science stuff. But he just got like so drunk that night, and then someone, I think Matt Prescott, convinced him to go up on the stage
Oh,
with like
God.
a $10 bill in his mouth and like lay on his back. That was incredible. But just because it's like it's someone you just wouldn't
Yeah.
see. It's the only time you can ever experience that.
That's true.
But it's funny. That was also, didn't I tell you guys about like the guy who we saw across the room who was like clapping very intently, like, "Oh, great job, Destiny, great job."
Yeah.
Or, like the announcer would be like,
Yeah.
"And that was Destiny with their 2-minute dance" or something, and then he's like, "Oh, wonderful,
Fantastic.
great job, fantastic."
Maybe he was like a
Whereas-
dad, or like a really weird dad. He was like, "Yeah, my daughter's there." Like a really supportive, not creepy kind of guy. Just like really being there supporting his daughter at her job. Like,
He didn't look much older than us though. Like
oh, okay.
he has
So-
like a baseball cap and facial hair and like a Red Wings jersey. And he looked like probably 2 years older than me.
All right.
And I was like, maybe he's just joking around.
Could
But
be.
that was hilarious. That was fun though. Same with Paul. Paul was
Really?
crazy like that.
Paul went to the
Yeah.
strip club. Interesting. Interesting.
Paul was really drunk too, and he was like, "You don't go for a dance, man. Don't be a pussy."
Oh
was like,
man, I
nah.
can't imagine him doing that.
Yeah, it was fun. I didn't pay for any dances or anything. I was like, this is expensive.
Yeah. Plus, like
This isn't-
you pay to get in, right? So
Yeah, you pay like it's like $20
Jesus
cover.
Christ, yeah.
Yeah. In Montreal, they always like bump up the prices.
That's true. Yeah.
But yeah, that was funny. That was a nice little treat. It was the 2 times I went to Montreal too. Like the time that it cost $80, it was like our grad trip to Montreal.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
It was so funny.
Oh,
$80.
man. Hey, fuck that. Never again.
I went to the machine and I wasn't able to pull out $80. And I tried to explain that to them, and they didn't get like hostile, but they were like, okay, then how do we take care of this kid? And then my friend offered to pay it, and I was like, thank God.
Thank God. I'm not gonna get beat up by a bunch of
Yeah,
300-pound
would've-
dudes.
I would have had to clean the rooms.
Oh God.
The stains.
They just won't come out.
So many stains. Why do they turn the night light or the dark light on? It's to torture me. Where's Angelo?
I don't know. I have no idea. He went back to Aaron.
Oh yeah.
To
So he's
his internet
probably
is dead.
trying to.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Well, like he has bad internet. Like I don't know if it's dead or not, but
Yeah. Should we see? Oh no, he's not online.
he's not online. Sammy's not coming. She has work apparently to do.
Okay.
What a bitch. So it's just gonna be 2 beards and no
2
other
beards.
beard. I am Ralph. I have with me Justin, The Rock, Patrick Walter. Sorry, Patrick The Rock.
Dwayne,
Dwayne.
Patrick,
Yeah.
Walter,
Yep.
The Rock, Justin McCarthy.
McCarthy. All right. Full name in the credits. I need to write that down.
It's on
yeah.
my resume.
I know. I have a copy of your resume.
Oh, have you seen it? Have
Yeah.
you seen have you seen like the InDesign copy, or have you
No,
seen like the
I-
crappy business copy?
Just the one that you sent me to
Oh,
to give to.
I have a good Oh,
Ooh.
I like after I sent you that one, I worked on one in InDesign. I should send you my updated one
Yeah.
because I was all consistent. I have a color scheme. I have different fonts
Ooh.
that work well together and match.
Yeah.
Icons.
Yeah.
The recruiter at TD told me to put like loading bar looking things
Ooh,
to
loading
be
bar.
like,
What? Oh, like
ooh,
because you're.
I know this much of Java.
Oh, okay.
It's
All
like
right. That's a. I feel like you can't accurately represent like how much you know.
yeah.
That's a
Well,
problem.
so the one I gave to TD was it was like that, but then I switched it to like years experience,
Yeah.
which made more sense, and I think would be nice to have like some sort of measurement on the x axis of that,
Yeah.
or like it's weird.
That's probably
I
a good idea. To put the number of years of experience you
yeah
have with it, or like hours approximately worked on it, something like
yeah
that. Because like technically, I started Java in like 2008, but I mean,
yeah
I didn't do it for a couple years, and then I just kind of bummed around with it. Like
yeah, that's true.
I can't accurately say that I have a decade's worth of experience with Java, but technically, I guess I do. Like,
I started learning Java on this date.
exactly.
I downloaded Android Studio on when Android came out.
I was programming for Android before Android Studio even existed.
Yeah. I've worked with the Android language in Java. Have you heard of it?
Have you heard of it?
Know anything about it? Yeah, I'm that guy.
I'm that guy, you know, the guy that knows everything.
I know 3 out of 4 Java.
They call me the champ, all right.
But yeah, I got color schemes. I could cover letter. I sent it to my friend in English.
Ooh, got it all proofread?
Yeah, I mistakenly put oh, she was hilarious. I put currently at TD. We're considered to be on the front lines of TD. I just did air quotes.
All right.
And the front
The front
lines.
lines.
And she thought that was hilarious because like front lines is usually like war or something,
Yeah,
or like
yeah.
a battle.
Yeah.
She put this was just one of her edits on my cover letter. Working on the front line of TD Canada Trust as a CSR has given me liquid courage, a bullet entry wound on my lower abdomen, insights on consumer activities and operational activities within the branch. I have a strong sales pace and work with my TD family as a TD player, as a team player. I actually wrote TD family. I don't know why I put that. I rank impressively on the emotional tone scale and will faithfully drink the Kool-Aid should the time come. As a student developer, and so on and so
I don't know
on.
how much of this is what you put and how much of it is what she put. Because
She
I would
put
probably put
all
most of that on my cover letter.
she put all the like everything that didn't sound normal. She put. Hey, except for TD family, that's just not normal, and I don't know why I put that. I'm
Because
just
I would just be like, I will drink all the Kool-Aid you make me.
please
I will
give
be a
me
drone.
the Kool-Aid.
Yeah, free Kool-Aid. Score, dude.
I will happily drink it.
For money.
Delicious.
Just give me the money.
For money. I thought about it today. Like, if someone were to become a CEO of a company, you gotta surrender to that like brand.
Yeah.
You have to go all out. Like my branch manager is all out into. He calls our team the Buzz, and he walks through and he's like, "Oh, it's buzzing."
Oh my god! So you have to become that guy. Like you can't not be that
Yeah,
guy. Yeah.
yeah. You have to become that guy, or else
Yeah.
they don't like. Which like it's not entirely bad. Like he's a team player guy. He's not like a bad person. He's just likes to try and get everybody excited, but it's hard to get people excited about corporate things and
Being
sales.
a corporate drone, you're part of the problem, man. You're part of the
Corporate
problem.
Yeah, buzzing. Woo! He walks by, have like a bee costume.
Does he just call people champ and like give people props at really inappropriate times?
No, he's not that bad. Uh,
'Cause-
I think today was the first time I heard him say it. Oh, it's buzzing because it was super busy, but I couldn't tell if he was joking or if he was super serious. But no, he doesn't do that. He's just like, he's a normal dude. He plays volleyball.
He's a regular old guy.
He's a regular. He's like 32, I think.
All right, that's actually really young to.
Yeah, to be a branch manager
Yeah,
too.
yeah.
He moved up, and I think that's why, because he was like, he's one of those people where like all his Facebook shares, all his social media is all.
Yeah,
surrounded-
yeah. Because at that point, like you can't have a private life. I think online.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I wonder what people resort to for that. If they're just like, they need all their like Facebook, Twitter, and Tumblr, and maybe not Snapchat, but all that is like hashtag RBC,
Yeah.
hashtag connection days.
Yeah. I wonder at what point in your career like you need to do that. Like yeah, at your level, they wouldn't expect you to like commit to the
No.
company. Like
No,
maybe
not
your
at all.
manager's level, maybe not. Like maybe their manager's level, maybe. Like I wonder how far up the corporate ladder you have to go to like fully go.
If I did though, I could guarantee you I'd move up a lot quicker.
Yeah.
But I would hate myself.
Yeah, exactly. That's the thing, right? Like
So what is their outlet though? What do they just go on 4chan like religiously, and then
Like-
everything else is just corporate trash?
at what level would you need to get a VPN to go on 4chan? Like
Yeah.
how far up the corporate ladder would you need to go? Because like
Dude.
now at work, I'm on Reddit constantly. Like they don't care. It doesn't matter.
Reddit-
Like yeah,
Reddit is probably the extent. I've maybe Reddit throwaway accounts or
yeah,
something like
yeah.
that.
But like
I'm starting.
my
sorry?
my manager definitely couldn't like fuck off like that because they're probably watching her IP address, right? Like, it's-
Yeah, isn't that crazy? Oh yeah, on work IPs?
yeah,
Or on like the work computers?
yeah.
That's true. I think yeah, like we'll have people come in, and I remember like there'll be, say, like a very attractive girl in line, and then three of the guys who are tellers on the line will be on like a messaging program,
Right.
and we'll just be like dibs, or we'll just be like, or whoever starts helping the person just gets spammed with like ASL.
So it works the opposite way too, because like in real life, I'll always go to the line with the most attractive teller. Like doesn't matter how long the line is.
Yeah,
Like-
yeah, that's true.
Like at work, we had two food trucks. There was a pulled pork and like tacos and stuff. And I kind of felt like
Yeah.
tacos, but the girl at the pulled pork truck was just she was hot. So I'm like, I'm getting pulled pork. So I
Yeah.
stood in the pulled pork line, and I'm like, this affects my life constantly. Like I will pick a distinctly longer line.
It's
just
weird
to-
because like
yeah.
even like in your mind there's no sight of like, oh, I'm gonna date this person and we're gonna get
Yeah,
like,
yeah, no,
you're just kind of happy to be in that line.
yeah,
Which is, it's weird, but yeah, it's so funny how like that's the mentality. Go to the most attractive one, help the most attractive person. But we'll be messaging each other on this. We have Link, which
Yeah,
is
yeah.
is
It's
like Microsoft's new MSN,
right.
and we talk on that, and we're all on computers, so we could easily just chat. And always, I'm kind of like
Yeah,
hesitant
maybe
to type
not.
certain
Yeah,
things.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
because it's like, who sees this? Like, what is the back end of this link?
Yeah.
It's not Microsoft.
Like I
Maybe
don't go
not.
on certain subreddits obviously while I'm at work, because
Yeah.
like
Yeah,
for obvious
absolutely, yeah.
reasons, right? So like but I don't know if anyone checks. Like, I work in the IT department, and I have never
Yeah.
heard of anyone checking anyone's IP. Like, that's never come up, and I've seen coworkers on Reddit before, and like I've seen stuff like that, and no one's like talked about it as being a problem. So I don't know at what point they start checking your computer, right?
Yeah. At what point do they think, well, maybe it's just stored, or like, why would they bother
Yeah, that's
storing
the
it
thing.
if
Like, why
they
would they bother
don't?
storing logs? But I guess if a problem comes up and they do look into your
check
account for whatever reason, you don't want.
check the past 3
Yeah,
months or
yeah.
something. Yeah. That makes sense. I don't know.
We do have
It is kind of scary.
yeah, yeah, a little bit.
Freaking corporations, man.
Keeping all our big data.
Oh, the big data. It's so big.
It's too big. There's just so much data.
It's too big. The data's too big. So much data. That's got to be a movie. When the world has too much data.
The files were inside the
Data.
computer.
Yeah, I love that. Inside the computer. Like looking at it.
So big data will just be a giant computer floating in a cloud. And like, oh, big data's in the cloud, man.
What's big data gonna do today? It's like, oh god. Big data, what is the weather?
And then it's just Google, or it's just Siri just telling you what the weather is.
Siri, yeah. The weather is. Hey, what's the custom like introductions, or you can customize your name on Siri, and so a bunch of people do like shithead or like.
Can you really customize your name?
Yeah, and you can make it as long as you want. So it's
funny.
like, actually, I think it's like 256 characters or something. But yeah. Hey, motherfucker, shithead. Nah, it's rainy. That'd be funny. Have you seen the season finale? For
Yes,
Silicon
yes.
Valley?
Let's talk about Silicon Valley, man. We waited last week because we were like, oh, we'll wait for Justin to come in, and then you never came
Yeah.
in. But yeah. So this was the last episode of the season, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not sure how like the second last episode was pretty good.
Yeah.
This last episode was all right. It was like it was kind of a disappointment. I don't know. I hate how the show constantly does something where, are we doing spoilers or
Yeah.
spoilers are
Yeah,
fine.
that's fine.
How everything just works out.
Yeah.
It's kind of like,
Yeah.
do you watch Rick and Morty?
Yeah.
At all?
Yeah.
Where there's the episode that was really cool, and where they screwed up the planet and they fucked everything up, and then Rick was like, I'm gonna find us a dimension that's like very similar to ours, but we just died out of like the millions that we could go to, and then they do it and they like bury their other dead bodies, and then they're and then Rick even tells Morty, he's like, we can only do this like 2 or 3 times. We can't do this every week. And it's like the writers telling people, like, this isn't going to be a normal thing. Don't worry. And then on Silicon Valley, it happens like
3 times this season. They
almost
they pretty
every
much
week.
pulled it.
Yeah.
It was like the first one was with the lawyer guy, and then like randomly things will just happen to them that kind of work out.
Yeah, it's like everything just kind of works out to the point where they're safe.
Like I think the problem is they're usually just safe enough to be successful, but they never end up actually being successful.
Yeah.
Like they've been on the fence between failure and success for pretty much the entire season, last season too.
I feel like if anything, they should just, like, they've had so many lucky wins. Like if the show just ends on them failing horribly.
Yeah.
And then it's like 5 years later they did this or something like that. That'd be like realistic.
Yeah.
I don't know. That would also kind of suck.
It would suck, but like I don't know any tech company that's. Oh, actually, maybe, but
That's killed it.
yeah, that's
Probably
killed it,
Google.
or that's just stuck in such like a development hell for that long. I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, that's so true. Uh, who would be? Skype?
Like Skype was bought out by Microsoft, right?
Yeah, that's true.
So like all the companies that are coming up are just gonna get bought out. Like
Yeah.
YouTube was bought out when it was like pretty big. I don't know about a lot of independent like tech companies, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not sure if there's. I couldn't really name like one current independent tech company that's. There is one, but
There probably is, yeah. There's probably a couple that we just don't know about. Like
that's just a contender to be the next Google or the
Yeah.
next something.
uh,
OnePlus, I've heard, is looking into doing things other than phones,
really?
which is kind of cool. Yeah,
Oh.
I don't know. That's the extent of that.
Yeah, like that's the thing. Like BlackBerry,
looking into
RIM
it.
failed.
Yeah, yeah. Just straight phone companies are a toss up.
Yeah.
But yeah, the episodes were like all right.
Yeah, this
I
season
like-
was all right, I think.
How they got rid of like what happened over the course of the episode before was them going to the convention and
Yeah,
then
Yeah.
all the phones
Oh, it
blowing
started
up was
blowing
pretty
up.
funny.
Yeah, yeah.
And they had the VR headsets on, and they're
Yeah.
just like, "What's happening?
What's going on?
I can't see anything. I can hear noises. Is that the game?"
4D.
But the barmaid. And then this episode, it was just like them trying to stay afloat. The ending scene where it showed all the fridges that were just
Oh
like,
yeah.
suck it, Jin Yang. That was funny.
I didn't get how that worked though, because wouldn't you get a new server or a new software update if you constantly had that thing playing at some point? So wouldn't that
Yeah.
override the update that Guilfoyle put on the fridges?
Yeah, there was kind of a weird plot hole there where it's
Yeah.
like, or like a tech plot hole
Yeah.
where where it's like somehow what he put on the fridge communicated with other smart fridges to make that an update.
Yeah. I mean,
And then that was somehow accepted by all the other smart fridges, but wouldn't there'd be some central server, not just like another fridge?
yeah, are the fridges peer-to-peer fridges? Like that doesn't make any sense.
No.
Because then you could
weird.
easily like hacking those fridges just seems super simple.
Peer-to-peer fridge. Yeah, no, nothing.
Yeah, I don't know. It was I don't know. I like that
It was
Bachman
weird.
left.
It was an
his-
explanation.
Yeah.
Or it was like that's one of the things that just kind of saved them, and then it's like, okay, that's fine.
Okay, that happened. I guess. Okay, cool.
I guess I'll have to accept that.
It's just another. There's a term for it, right? Like, what's the word? Deus
When
Ex
the-
Machina, where the god just comes down from the heavens and saves them.
Yeah. Or Deus Ex Machina.
Yeah, Deus Ex Machina. Is that the word?
Yeah. I think it's like from God. From God.
A gift from
or-
God, or God of the
Mm.
Machine.
Deus Ex I know is from God.
Yeah,
Um
machine from God.
But it's also, I think there's a trope. It's called the status quo is God. Or God is the status quo, where all the randomness that happens eventually leads back to them in their like overarching state, or their like static state where they're just constantly struggling, or like not success but not failure.
Yeah,
It's just kind of, yeah, like the status quo for them is development hell, and over the course of a season, you know that they'll just end up in the same situation.
yeah, exactly. There's
Even
I don't
even
know.
the characters too. Like Richard becomes a dick for one episode,
Yep.
or actually a couple episodes, I guess.
It was technically 1.5, I guess, but
Yeah.
Like he
And
just
then
goes back to being guilty. Like I don't know.
yeah, he felt bad, and he's
Yeah.
like, okay, that's the end of that, I guess.
Yeah, right. Like I was hoping this would be like a 2-season thing or a full season thing, or like next season is just him being an asshole. Like
Yeah.
I guess
Yeah.
he's a bit more assertive by the end. Like he does stand up to fuck, what's his name? Oh, god damn it.
He's like the hero kind of.
Yeah.
But it'd be cool if the hero was like just Jared's the hero. And he's just the Steve Jobs that's like gonna
The
fuck
dick.
everything up
Yeah.
for them. Yeah. Or maybe not Steve Jobs. He was like a coder asshole. He even calls Steve Jobs like a poser in like one of the first 2 episodes.
Yeah, they used to make a lot more references to the real world in in the first season, I think.
It was funny though, like when he went into they would go into the grocery store and be like, "Oh, but we're the only ones
Yeah.
actually buying groceries for ourselves." It's like, holy shit. Oh, one thing I did find that was so funny was the is it Tannerman?
Russ Hannerman.
Russ Hannerman.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
Russ Hannerman Spotify playlist.
Oh, is it an actual playlist on Spotify?
Yeah, because it's like every time his car pulls up, it's playing like some
Oh, it was playing Limp Bizkit once, wasn't it?
Limp Bizkit.
Yeah.
It's like Butterfly by Crazy Town. Yeah, Nookie by Last Resort.
Oh, right. Yeah. Yeah.
Just like I got the playlist though because it's like in the context of seeing him, it's like, yeah, this is a douchey song. But then you listen to the playlist and you're like, but like it's a pretty good song.
It's stuff grade 8 me would listen to, so I mean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just liked his look.
Yeah, like
Russ Hanneman.
he's the perfect character to show up once, maybe twice a season and be perfect.
Yeah.
Like his like was it season 2 that he came in as their investor for a bit?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, like
he
that
took him out to like Korean barbecue or
Yeah,
something.
that wasn't great because he was in it a lot. Like there was a lot of him. I guess it was good to introduce him, but like the last season had not a lot of him, and this season really didn't have a lot of him either, which is nice. Like just the perfect amount of him being an asshole.
Yeah, because it gets boring after.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. And like you can only make so many jokes about like this guy fucks.
Yeah, yeah. Like there's only so many one-liners he can have. Like
yeah,
like Creed from The Office. I don't know if you've seen The Office.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
Like
exactly.
he's the perfect amount of character that's there.
Because some episodes, he just isn't even in it, or he's just in the background or something.
Just chilling, lurking about, doing his thing.
Yeah, yeah. And then he gets like the odd interview that's just some strange one-liner that's like, holy, what?
when he comes back on the Halloween episode, he's just covered in blood.
It's like I had no idea.
Good thing it was Halloween.
Yeah, just blood splattered all over him. That's too funny. This guy
fucks.
And then in the last episode, he like Richard goes to
this
his
guy
house.
does suck.
Do you have people in there? Do you have a girl in there? Girls?
What?
And he just doesn't acknowledge it.
Yeah, he's just too cool, man. He's just a cool guy.
It's so good.
Yeah, but that like I'll probably watch the next season, obviously, just because.
Yeah, I'm still like invested in the cast. Like, some of the lines are still pretty funny. Some of the references.
Yeah, they're good. You can make good references to the show, but as a show in general, the season was probably the weakest, I think, in my opinion.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. It's cool how there's like enough of an audience for this to be this big, like a 5-season show. Yeah. It gets like those entrepreneur audience / like programming audience, or just like tech.
Yeah, like just general tech geeks kind of feeling.
Yeah. Same with Mr. Robot. Kind of had that.
Yeah.
But it was also a drama, Fight Clubby vibe.
I liked Mr. Robot, but then they kept doing like the where is he mental, like where he just didn't believe anything that was going on.
Yeah.
And it got to the point where I was like, all right, I'm not going to be invested in any of these things now. Like, I don't know who's real anymore. It doesn't matter.
Yeah. How much did you watch into it?
I watched all of last season. Like
Okay.
I'm all caught up.
Yeah, it was weird. I kind of prefer, like, they had the whole prison illusion going for a while. But then once that all broke, it kind of got me back into it. Once he got out of prison.
Yeah.
Then are they even doing another season?
I'm pretty sure. I think it's starting October this year.
I'll still watch it.
Oh yeah, I'll definitely still watch it, but I mean, like, here's the thing about TV shows. I'll hold on for longer than I should hold on for.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then eventually I'll stop watching. Like with The Walking Dead, I held on for as long as I could, but honestly the last season was just not good. Like it just, I don't know.
The Walking Dead, I think I fell asleep during one episode.
Yeah.
And then I realized I was like, why am I watching this?
Like this is just a waste of an hour of my life. Like I can do something
Yeah.
else in my time. Like it's just
It was like, I think it was still, I forget. They were like in the prison still or something.
Oh god, yeah, you quit at like the right time, I think.
It was just when the governor was shooting up the
Yeah.
prison. And I think that's when I left. And somebody key to the show just died. I remember seeing it in like the subreddit when everybody was like, "Oh no, like Jerry died." It's like, I don't care about this. I need to stop watching this. I don't have the same feels about this show.
Yeah, like the comic books are really good. I think.
Yeah, so I've heard.
But I just kind of stopped reading those two for pretty much the same reason. It's like, I don't know. I wasn't as invested in the characters anymore.
Yeah.
And I think that's a problem when you, like, with Game of Thrones and TV shows like that, where any character can die. You just don't. You get to a point where you just stop caring about the show in general.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. You're just like, if this character died, it doesn't bother me.
Yeah, exactly. Like, spoilers for The Walking Dead, but Glenn
first show
dies,
like Walking Dead.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wait, what?
No. Just kidding. I don't care.
I only got to the prison.
Justin, Patrick, Dwayne, The Rock, no feelings. Walter McCarthy.
I don't care.
I don't care.
But in the context of Walking Dead, I guess. Why don't you go and kill this character off?
No.
Did you ever watch Mad Men?
Up until like the last season or the second last season. Again, kind of lost interest. It was a good show, but like it just got too slow at some points, and I was like, ugh.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it was super slow. I think that was one of the ones where I kind of held on, and then it ended up paying off.
Okay, all right. Maybe I'll go back to watch it then.
I was like, this is all. That was all right. It kind of made me feel some things.
Okay. All right. Dwayne,
No.
The Rock, feels.
Barry feels. Don Draper, Walter McCarthy. Peter Campbell. Actually, I think I identified more as a Peter Campbell.
Oh, Pete Campbell? Really? Okay. All right.
Later on, I think like Pete Campbell in that show is just kind of like the everyman.
Yeah.
I think earlier in the show he was a bit creepy. He was a bit weird, but later on it kind of develops as to like why. I don't know. It's a good show.
I think I identified most in Sterling.
Roger Sterling?
That old guy fucks. And I was like, I want to be that guy when I'm older.
He was like, Roger Sterling, I watched him like, I was like, damn, I want to be this guy. But in my head, I was like, I I will never be as suave.
Yeah.
I will not be as suave as that until I'm 60 years old, like Roger Sterling,
Yeah.
and have gray hair, sipping whiskey,
Smoking
or
cigars, just being a
smoking
man.
cigars. Just got to work 9 a.m.
Time for a drink.
Time for a drink. Time for a whiskey.
I've tried drinking
And hey,
whiskey. It's not great. It's not.
yeah.
It's good like in small dosages, but I mean, am I gonna get loaded off whiskey? Probably not.
Let's just get loaded.
Just get lit off some 50-year-old scotch, baby.
When I'm over at Bayshore, let's just get loaded on 50-year-old. Yeah,
50-year-old
smooth,
scotch. Smooth scotch.
smooth scotch. It's good when it's good whiskey. Like you
Yeah.
can tell when it's smooth, and you can actually there's like some tastes going on that are like cool. But then yeah, like CC or what's another, like Wisers. Those are both pretty crappy. I can't just sit and drink that and be like,
Ooh.
oaky.
This has a oaky afterbirth, as Michael Scott would say.
Yeah. Oh, an oaky afterbirth. Oh. Yeah.
So good. So delicious.
It's like that face that people make after they take a shot where it's just like everything kind
Yeah.
of squishes together.
Yeah.
And after every sip of your whiskey glass, it's that.
You're just like, great. It's fantastic. Don't worry about it.
I love it.
Love it.
Makes my throat feel great.
I'm such an adult. Yep.
Whiskey. Don, I'm like Don Draper right now.
Broads, am I right?
The carousel.
The war.
So good. That's just good. How it ended out was like Don Draper cries.
Ooh.
That's all I'll spoil, because it's like now the mystery is like what made him cry so
Yeah.
bad. Because he's a stone cold Steve Austin.
Stone cold madman. All right.
That was a good one. What else is good?
Did you finish Breaking Bad? Because I did not finish.
Yeah.
Breaking Bad.
Breaking Bad was pretty well. Breaking Bad hit its peak before it finished.
Okay. Yeah.
But like, it's still good. It's still a great show.
Yeah.
The ending, you really kind of. It's just kind of like Walter White slowly becoming the villain.
Yeah. So I've heard. Like.
Which is an awesome turn.
Yeah.
Like. Yeah, by the end of it, you're just like, what? Why did I ever like sympathize with this guy?
Maybe I'll give it another shot. This conversation started off with me saying, "Hey, I always watch TV shows to the end," and now we're just listing off shows I haven't seen. Lost was a show that I stuck around for too long, and that did not pay off.
I was one of those Lost arguers where I was like, that ending actually was really good.
Perfect. It was a perfect ending.
And it was on point. It's a perfect ending.
Do you still see it as a perfect ending after all this time?
I understand the ending, but they did not do a good job of explaining it, or explaining like how it ended.
Yeah.
Because you're still like, they're at a church now, and they're
Stuff's
looking
going
at,
on,
they're
like...
are they dying? What was the Sideways universe like? Or the Flash Sideways?
God, there's just too many things in that show for me to remember, man. Like, there's so many unanswered questions too. Just not. I don't know.
Yeah, I know. It really, it was a tease.
Yeah.
It was the biggest tease. It's still good though. Like watching up to Desmond.
Yeah. Like
watching up to the or the Not Penny's boat.
Yeah. Like when Charlie dies, that was probably when I checked out.
They could stop the show there, and that's like that was the best chunk of it.
Yeah.
And then the last, I think it was 2 seasons. Those were a bit iffy.
Honestly, I went into that show thinking it would be like a Survivor-esque like they have to do different things to survive per week or whatever. And then it kind of ended with, who are the others? There are other people here. And, like the Arrow with Arrow, he was on the island, but he wasn't on the island, but he went back to the island. Like just keep him on the island, man. Like I want people to have a nice adventure time at an island, just hanging out,
Yeah.
just doing fun
Yeah,
things.
I just kind of want to see like a Survivor drama show that doesn't have some twist or like some government
facility,
subsidy,
run there.
some government institution like aiming to kill them with a bomb or electromagnetic
or whatever the
forces.
hell, the smoke monster,
Smoke monster.
just doing things, just things are happening.
Did you watch up to it explaining the smoke monster?
See, I don't remember what they explained it as Jacob's spirit or something like that. Like that's what I kind of remember it as. Like I don't.
The man in black and the man in white.
Like I don't know, man.
Yeah, their baby. They had they were babies of somebody. I forget.
Yeah, I don't remember. I remember it being the spirit of someone or the island's protector.
And then, yeah. Well, it didn't end great.
No, it did not. No.
And I still defended it. I hate that I defended it.
You became that person.
It was great.
It was great, bro. It was the best show. If you look at all this, if you look at the story, it's genius. J.J. Abrams, fucking genius, dude.
Take a fucking English class.
God, look at subtext. Damn, dude.
Lord of the Flies.
Come on, man. Piggy.
Piggy.
The Pluralitarian. Come on, man. Look at the big picture.
It's great. It was a great show.
Do you also defend Heroes? Because that's such a garbage show. Like it started off so good and then it ended off so garbage.
Yeah, I hate that. They should just like plan the series, man.
If they stopped it after season 1, I would have been pretty happy. I think. Like,
I think Netflix is giving people a lot more freedom with it.
Yeah,
maybe they had pressure from like what was Lost on? Like it was on Fox. I think.
NBC. I don't know.
NBC. I remember watching it on Global.
Yeah.
Whoever owns Global. Or actually, I guess nobody who owns Global. But it might have been Fox. They must have had a lot of pressure for sci-fi twists or like extend it like 5 seasons.
Like draw it out. Yeah.
This is genius. Like milk this cow. This cash cow. Probably had some ending planned out within the first season. Just became like a spaghetti story.
Yeah, just drag it out more and more, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't like that. I don't know.
Yeah. How I Met Your Mother.
Oh God, yeah.
I watched for longer than I should have.
Yeah.
I don't think I watched so much of it, and I think I just didn't bother the last season. I just couldn't make that extra push.
Yeah.
It's like I can't force myself to do this anymore.
Yeah.
Same with Scrubs was bad.
Oh yeah, I stopped Scrubs. I think 4 or 5 seasons in. There were 9 seasons, right, of Scrubs?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it went over.
I don't know.
like
When shows go on, like I think It's Always Sunny is a show that deserved to go on as long as it did.
Yeah.
Yeah, like it stayed consistently good for like 9 seasons, and Psych also stayed really good.
I haven't watched that, but I've heard a lot of good things.
Like I think that went on for, I want to say 8 seasons. So it was pretty good, and it kind of ran its course, and now they're doing a movie, which is kind of cool.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, like that's probably one of the only shows that kind of stayed good throughout most of it.
They're doing a movie. Like they're working on it now?
Yeah. I think they're releasing it Christmas, something like that.
When was the last season out?
2014.
24. Oh, so that's not too long.
Yeah.
A lot of Netflix shows are good.
Yeah. Like they
give them a lot more freedom,
which is really good. Yeah.
Oh shit! Actually, that reminds me. There was that movie that's supposed to come out about the pig, the animated pig.
Animated pig.
Have you seen Snowpiercer?
Yeah.
The guy who made that made Okja.
Oh yeah, that did come out. I
OKJA, yeah.
Yeah, I saw that on my notifications. They were like, "Oh, you'll probably like this."
Yeah, oh, it looks awesome. Uh I've heard it's like amazing too. What's it got for? Oh yeah, damn it. There's no Netflix doesn't do ratings.
Yeah, they do ups
Ne-
and downs. That's dumb. I don't like that.
Trailers are more.
Like they did it right when they released that Bill Nye thing, and everyone lost their minds over how shitty that Bill Nye thing was.
Yeah, that was so bad.
Yeah.
I remember people on Snapchat being like watching Bill
Yeah.
Nye.
Why
And
is
then
it
I
so
was like,
bad?
yeah, I was like, okay, I'll check it out. The first episode, Bill Nye's like interrupting people when they're debating,
Yeah,
and
like
then they all like 3 out of the 4 people at the table take a side and just start ripping on the one person.
what the hell, man? That's not how science works. What are you doing?
Bill.
Yeah, Tyler the
Welcome
Creator
up.
made his song. It was an
Tyler the
uncomfortable.
Creator made a song.
I'm pretty sure Tyler the Creator made his intro song. Yeah.
Do you watch Master of None?
I want to. I really want to find time to watch that, but I just started watching Atlanta. So
Oh yeah. Oh,
yeah,
watch
yeah,
Atlanta.
yeah.
Oh, Atlanta's like
It's so
Atlanta's
good.
sick.
It's such a good show.
Have you gotten to the BET episode yet?
No, I think I'm on episode 4.
Like Black Justin Bieber
No.
or Black Justin? I mean, damn, that probably spoiled a bit.
God damn it. Yeah, I just started episode 4.
Okay, Atlanta's really good.
Yeah.
I don't know how Donald Glover just kills it.
In everything he does, man, it's crazy.
Yeah,
I don't understand.
I want that skill.
Yeah. This was the drug episode where they go to the trailer in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
And then they're just hostage.
Yeah. Like that scene where he was like counting his money for the date. I'm like, oh god, so relatable. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh Jesus. Kind of like
They
flashbacks to me
where-
being 18. Oh no.
where they park and stuff.
Yeah. Like not wanting to drive far to save gas. Oh yeah. I'm feeling all that.
Yeah, Atlanta's good. I think your next episode is Black Justin, which is great. I'm not gonna say anything. We'll
Alright.
talk about it next time.
Yeah, next time.
I've been watching House of Cards.
Ooh, yeah, like
Mm.
that's another show that I want. Like, there's so many shows, but then I just end up watching The Office for the 10th time and going to
Yeah.
sleep.
Just put on a random episode of The Office.
Yeah,
That was so funny in Montreal when we just all got poutine.
yeah, and then watch The Office.
Watched The Office and then we're knocked right out.
Oh man, like it's probably not great to sleep after eating that much
No.
poutine. Like so much poutine.
All of us were just eating,
Yeah.
and it's like that laugh you do. when
Yeah.
you're eting, watching a show. It's like partial coming out of the side. It was funny. That was good. Yeah, The Office is always a good fallback.
Yeah. Like you can't think of something else to watch, then put on The Office. Like I don't know if that makes it a good show or like a good background noise show, but it's just
Yeah.
it's an overall pretty decent show, I think.
I've been watching the UK Office. I never
Really?
watched-
Oh man,
before.
I tried watching 2 episodes and it was just too much cringe. Like
You weren't into it? No.
no, it was just like it made me too uncomfortable.
They're the dryness of it.
Yeah.
It's a lot less punchliney than in more like uncomfortable situations.
Yeah.
It's like yeah, I cringe when I watch it. It's good.
Like maybe I'll try watching it again because I watched it the first time before I finished watching The Current Office. So maybe like the differences was too much while I was watching it.
Yeah.
So maybe I'll try it again.
I might check out Glow too,
Uh,
or at least a couple of
at least the
episodes of
first
Glow.
episode of Glow.
At least the first, and I've heard the sixth episode are both really the plot.
The
The
plot
plot
really shines
thickens.
through. Good.
Yeah,
Good to know.
shines. And I've also heard that it's a good show.
Is it? Okay. All right.
It is just I think. Well, who made it? It was like the people who did Orange Is the New Black.
Okay. All right. That also has pretty substantial amount of plot.
Yeah, that's true. I can get through it actually, or I don't know.
Well,
I
I
just didn't-
stopped after season 1 myself, but
Yeah, I stopped after season 1 too.
yeah, I've been waiting like 15 years to see Donna Pinciotti's boobs, and well, it finally
Donna-
came true.
Who's Donna Pinciotti?
I don't know her real name, but that's the girl from that '70s show.
Donna. Oh yeah, Donna
Yeah,
from that 70s.
Donna from that '70s show. Yeah.
Oh yeah, she had like she was in like the shower. Or something,
Yeah,
wasn't she?
yeah. I watched that with my ex-girlfriend, and that was not a good idea. I think that TV show to watch, just
Bad TV.
bad TV show to watch. Like that and Game of Thrones, the first season is just not a good TV show to watch with your significant
Oh
other.
really?
There's just a lot of nudity. It's just you can't be too into the nudity, like-
yeah.
or like maybe it was just with that girl. Maybe with a different significant other it might be better, but you can't be into it, or they're gonna get pissed, and it's gonna ruin the rest of your night. So.
I think actually I'm probably in a different situation where like we've been dating for like 2 years now.
Yeah, it might be a
Year
bit
and a
better
half.
for you.
I'll say like check out those hot tits and then we'll both just laugh. And I'll be like, really though.
Really though, check out those hot tits.
It's funny.
And that's when you're like, maybe I shouldn't push my luck so much.
Yeah, and then I'm kind of like second guessing, like,
What have
did
I
do?
done lied? What have I done?
What am I done? And then, yeah, it's funny. We'll be watching House of Cards, which is also a good show.
Yeah.
We're just watching through the newest season, which is pretty aight.
It's pretty alright.
It's pretty like
Is it toes legit?
it's totes
Toes
legit
legit, bro.
actually.
Alright.
It's a big commitment, but it's
Yeah.
pretty cool. It like parallels current politics somewhat, maybe a bit less.
It's
bit
a-
less scandalous.
It's a 40-minute long show, right?
Yeah. Well, like
Yeah.
usually 50.
Oh geez, yeah. That might be.
Have you not seen any of it?
No, I think I was told to watch the first episode because like it has stuff to do with politics, and I was like kind of interested in politics, and then I kind of didn't do that.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
amount of
Yeah.
the amount of information I've learned about American government has like almost in the past couple of years has mostly been through House of Cards.
Maybe I'll check it out.
But it's not trying to be informative. It's just like
It's part of the plot.
holy shit. Yeah.
Cool.
Season 1's a bit slow though.
Okay.
Uh,
Yeah.
It picks up nicely.
Have you watched True Detective?
Yeah, well, I've watched the first season, like the one with Matthew McConaughey.
Yeah. Like they changed. Like the second season is completely different, right?
Yeah, the second one was like Russell Crowe or
Oh.
no,
Woody
what's his
Harrelson?
name? Not Woody. Well, the first season was Matthew McConaughey and Woody
Okay.
Harrelson. Second season was what's his name? He plays Bullseye in Daredevil the movie.
Oh, Colin Farrell.
Colin Farrell. What a great movie, by the way.
Daredevil. Oh yeah, that's way better than the Netflix Daredevil.
Oh,
What a piece of shit series.
absolutely. Carmen Electra was played by Jennifer Garner. What
Jennifer
else should I
Garner.
say?
Yeah. I mean, she had
I
her own
mean-
movie.
I mean-
It was pretty dope.
I just said Carmen Electra was played
Oh.
by. I meant Electra.
Electra. Carmen Electra was played by Carmen Electra
Carmen Electra, yeah, would obviously play herself.
herself, who hasn't been in anything.
Yeah, and I think she's aging pretty badly.
Is she? I'm assuming it's the massive amounts of plastic surgery she had in her
Yeah.
youth. Yeah.
Actually, is she still with Dave Navarro?
I have no idea.
Oh no, they aren't.
Oh no.
Google tells me this now. Carmen Electra, spouse.
Jeez,
Dave
really?
Navarro. Dave Navarro, 2003 to 2007. Dennis Rodman, 1998 to 1999.
Oh, was
Dennis
that like
Rodman.
the peak of Dennis Rodman's career?
Yeah, probably.
Oh man. Yeah.
Then it all came crashing down. First, it was The Apprentice, and then he was just best friends with Kim Jong Un.
Yeah. Oh, he was just coming off the Bulls too. Oh yeah, man. He was entering his twilight years, but no one knew it yet.
Yeah, that sucks. No one knew it.
No one knew it yet.
No one knew how much his hair would actually change.
And he would try to become a movie star and just fail miserably.
Yeah, and get a piercing for every movie he didn't get into.
And just have the earring weigh 1 ounce more every time he failed another audition.
Slowly dragging it down. That's funny. Dennis Rodman is a strange looking guy now.
Yeah, people have not aged fantastically.
That's true. I guess that I can only imagine the same for my maybe a bit more normal looking
Yeah.
overall. And the overall stretch. Fargo's also really good.
Fargo?
Mm-hmm.
Man, there's just so many TV shows, dude. Just
I know. I think I've watched too much TV.
Yeah. Yeah, like how do you find time for all this, man? Is it like do you watch the TV shows with your girl? Is that what you guys do together?
Fargo, I didn't. House of Cards, I did. Mad Men, I watched all myself.
Oh damn, dude.
And actually, Mad Men, I watched with like my roommate a lot. Both of us were really into it.
Okay.
And then we both moved out and both like continued watching it. And then the series finale came up, and we were like, "Yo, we gotta meet." And we used to smoke when we watched it.
Yeah.
Which was like, I don't know why, but it made it so much more interesting, and you could read the situations, and for whatever reason, I felt like I was on another level of like reading human interaction, like based on
I think you
body
were
language.
just really high, dude. Like I think like
But
that
it was-
constantly where I'm just like, oh man, I understand so much about humanity now. And then I sober up and I'm like, oh, I don't know anything. I'm an idiot.
Or maybe it's more so. It is probably that, but then there's like the small little, I don't know, it's just things I don't usually pick up on in TV shows.
Okay,
That
yeah.
for whatever reason, Mad Men I picked up on a lot, and nothing else since that. But it was cool. It was like when people weren't talking, you kind of just. I guess it's how you're supposed to watch movies and like not be like, oh, who's that actor? Or something.
Just on your phone the entire time.
Yeah, who are they married to, and who were they married to in 2003 to 2007? Oh, Dave Navarro.
Yeah, one of her other names is Tara Patrica, but I know that's a porn star's name. But I don't think
Tara.
like it's just his other names for Carmen Electra on her Wikipedia. Tara Patrick, and if you Google it, it's not her.
Yeah, isn't it? That's just like that was an old porn star.
Yeah, she was pretty popular when I first started getting in the scene.
The scene.
When I first discovered the magic that is LiveWire.
I typed in boobs.com.
And then I immediately regretted it because I remembered I only had one family computer. And I was like, fuck.
Actually, I think it was first boob.com because I just found out what boob meant. And I was pretty computer savvy.
Computer scientist from a young
Computer
young
scientist
age.
put .com at the end of a word, and the site might be related to it.
Yeah, that's
Actually,
how things
that-
were before Google. Like you just put .com
Yeah.
and you hope for the best. Like I remember going on Batman.com. I was like, "Ooh, will this work?" And it didn't work. I was like, "God damn it! What is the website for Batman fans?" Just
Yo, Pokemon.com. Check
yeah.
it out. I
Like
think
oh
I
man.
had a really innocent third grade project. It was to to do some, I forget what it was. It was like some project about a band that you really like. I really liked Queen at the time because I thought Queen was awesome and their guitar solos were sick. And I heard "We Will Rock You" like once. And so obviously I go to www.queen.com.
Yep.
Oh no.
No, no. What have you done?
They were like I remember just seeing the stars, like the star filter over pictures, like when they're like, "Oh, you can't show that
Not on the internet.
unless you click the yes I'm 18 button." But it was just that, like, what is this? And I think I kept trying it, or like I went back to the site and would only get as far as that page because I was too scared to click past like, yes, I'm 18.
Plus, you can't lie to the computer; they'll know.
Yeah, then you go to jail.
Yeah, you can't go to jail.
And they take all your toys away.
Yeah, no, dude. Not my GI Joes. Never the GI Joes. They had Barbies to play with, and fuck.
Not worth the risk.
Yeah, I've got too much back home, man. I've got a girl waiting for me on the outside.
I've got too much.
And
Yeah,
a big wheel. Oh, my big wheel.
Too much. Can't risk it all. I got too much to lose. So yeah, that was like my innocent upbringing into the world of online porn.
Deviancy.
I felt horrible about it. I was kind of curious, but I was like, "What
Is it still?
But what is this stuff?" No, it's not.
It's not,
I've
eh?
checked. Obviously, I've
Check
checked.
since.
Wait.
Oh, it's actually it's an available domain owned by the Domain King. What the heck?
Oh, I went on to. No, what I did was I went to. That's so weird. Is that the Domain King?
Yeah. What?
That picture. DomainKing.com?
Yeah. What the hell is this?
I have to investigate this.
TheHallOfShame.com. What the fuck? What did we stumble on, dude? What's going on here?
What is this?
Oh, I think you can buy these domains. Like, if you look at the side, my 25 top domain sales, $22 million off these things.
Oh,
So
look at that first one. Porno.com.
Yeah, so he's an IRL dude from Silicon Valley.
He's a
domain squatter. Yeah.
Yeah, cyber squatter.
Yeah, dude, what the hell?
In lay language, you are cheap bastards that abuse the administrative proceeding of the World Intellectual Property. Whippo.
Oh man.
He has a banner that says "I love domaining."
Yeah, what the hell? This is an actual wow, Jesus.
That's so weird. Ricksblog.com.
Interesting.
Very,
very interesting.
I think I went to the what's that called? The Wayback Machine,
Yeah,
where you just
yeah.
check like what the site was previously. And I looked at this one, and I think the furthest back one was like some like it wasn't like a porn site. It was like it had links to other sites that did that, or like other sites that were like, oh, go to this one and there'll be girls in your area
Right,
doing
yeah.
this, which made me think like, okay, this is what it turned into. My old flame.
My first girlfriend. Oh.
Never got past the yes I'm 18 page.
Didn't want to lie. Can't go to jail. Too much to lose.
My GIs. Can't lose the GIs.
Someone's got to take those boys back home.
Operation Distraction.
They've been at war for too long.
Send them home.
They've been at war with Skeletor for like 18 years.
Skeleton.
Different series, but I was poor and I only had one kind of toy.
I think I had a Stretch Armstrong that I used as like the
Ooh.
bad. I used him as the bad guy and everything, and like he had the superpower
Yeah.
compared to like the mere mortals who
Ooh.
would be like too powerful. You take you down, Strong. I mean, Stretch.
Stretch.
Stretch Armstrong.
I'd always find loopholes to save my favorite GI Joes from death, because like they have to die every once in a while, right, just to keep the story
Yeah.
interesting. So like there's always some kind of healing potion or some spell that they can just cast on them that'll like miraculously save them. But like the ones I don't really like, they just die off and their twins come in, and then you know the twins are now them, because you have to have some kind of continuity in your story. You can't just have holes.
Yeah. You gotta keep it going for a second episode.
Yeah, exactly.
And have some sort of integrity. Don't want to be a bitch.
Yeah, because like you're your worst critic, right? So you're just gonna judge yourself.
I remember watching Toy Story 3 and that scene where he's like all the toys are like interacting and the train's blowing up, and it was like, man, this is so real.
Yeah.
This is like complete, like it's like his imagination scenario, and it was like, yeah, like that's, man.
Like I remember Toy Story 1 where he was playing like the cops and robbers with the original, like with Woody and stuff. I was like, man, that was like I watched it when I was around his age in the show, and I was like, oh, that's me. Like I do that. It felt so real.
I was like, I remember watching that and being like, this is so true. I think I grew up with it too. I haven't seen Toy Story 1 in ages though, but Toy Story 3 really brought the feels along.
Yeah, when they were going into the spoiler trash compactor.
Yeah. I kind of hope they don't do Toy Story 4.
Oh, they're already doing it, I'm pretty sure.
They are?
Yeah. Yeah, I know. Me too. That's exactly what I said. That's the noise I made when they told me.
Just make a new series, like, because a new series will bring in newer kids who are like, oh, this is so awesome.
Yeah.
And like, this is a guy, like, do it about like Nintendo DS or like playing on your phone or something. Or
yeah, because I feel like kids just don't relate to that as much anymore. Yeah, Toy Story 4 releasing 2019. Woody and Buzz go on an adventure to find the one toy who was given away, Bo Peep.
Oh. See, like the story, it won't hit home anymore.
Yeah,
it's just
like
like drawn out. Like it's been done too much. I don't know.
Did you watch the new Jumanji trailer? Speaking
of
old movies, it has a rock in it, which I'll probably watch it, but
no more reboots.
Yeah, God, just stop. Just make new movies. We don't need more sequels and reboots.
What hit the nail right on the head was berries in South Park.
Yeah.
Even though there was a dumb,
it was a dumb
story,
season, and just
the member berries themselves were just stupid, but the idea of them was very real.
Yeah, no, I totally agree. Like, it's like we're living in an era of just like we're looking back too much. I think we're not really looking at the present. We're constantly in a state of nostalgia. We're always like, oh man, the 90s were awesome, dude. Like I get that other generations probably have done the same thing. Like people in 2000s were saying that about the 80s, and I guess they're doing that now. But Jesus, like I don't know.
You get to keep it as a memory, not as we got to do it again.
Yeah, like we have to rebuild. Like with Nintendo releasing their old consoles again, like it's the same thing just happening over and over again. Like, oh, remember playing with these as kids? Pay us for this again. Earn some more money. Like
it's like the law of diminishing returns. Like it's not going to be better, or it's not going to outdo what previously came out if that's what they're expecting.
Yeah.
It's just going to be something that leaves a bad taste on everybody's mouth. That's like,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Like the Mummy reboot. It was.
The Mummy reboot. Where's Brendan Fraser?
Yeah. Are the Brandon.
Or the Brendan. If Brendan can make it to front page, then he can be in the new movie. Yeah. It's too bad. Like, what are the expected movies coming out this year? Wonder Woman was all right. If you've seen that,
I actually haven't seen it yet.
it was pretty good.
Yeah.
It wasn't like amazing. It had a lot of parallels to Captain America.
Okay.
They really went for the girls can do it too
Oh, okay. Yeah.
attitude, but not as bad as like Ghostbusters.
Yeah, that was really hammy, I think.
Actually, it was a bit weird though. It makes sense because she's on like some island all filled with women, and one guy shows up.
Yeah, that was the
Like,
whole thing, right? Like,
them interacting with men is like, there's obviously gonna be like, what is this?
yeah.
What is that thing?
Yeah.
But I don't know. It was all right. It got a 92 on Rotten Tomatoes.
Really?
Nice.
Oh, damn.
It did better than Okja so far. The Mummy got 15. Rough Night. Night got
rough stuff,
48.
dude. Oh man, the Mummy. What a shit show.
Yeah. Cars 3 still pulling in.
Really?
There's a
Pulling
new
in
Transformers.
Cars. Yeah.
Oh, I get it.
I get what you get what you did yourself.
You get what you did. Like it just making puns, but oh yeah.
I made it funny.
Yeah, too many reboots. Okja looks good. I don't watch
that's
that.
That's the Netflix one you're talking about, right?
Yeah, I don't watch that. Watch that, and we'll talk about it next week.
Yeah, we'll talk about it. Oh yeah, we should probably call it.
Yeah.
Been an hour.
Was there anything else you wanted to talk about? Or
Well,
like,
mostly Silicon Valley. The director of Han Solo lost its the director of Han Solo movie dropped out, and he was replaced by Ron Howard.
Oh yeah, I heard about that.
Yeah, which is kind of shitty because there's like 5 weeks left in production, pretty much. Apparently.
Oh Jesus.
Yeah.
Why did it drop out?
There was just creative differences. I think the problem is they take these filmmakers who are like good at being creative by themselves, and then just they impose too many rules, and then just
they
like
restrict them. Yeah.
Yeah, so it kind of defeats the purpose of hiring filmmakers like that. Like that happened with Fantastic Four, I think.
Yeah.
And Ant-Man. I guess you have to have some kind of structure to fit in the universe, right? So.
Yeah. And they want to have like specific ratings and specific like demographic reach and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So they always do like a ton of focus groups and stuff like that. That's kind of disappointing.
Yeah.
Ron Howard's not a bad replacement, even if there's only like 5 weeks left though.
Yeah, like I don't know what kind of directing he'll do. Like I doubt they're gonna do reshoots.
Yeah.
I don't want them to do reshoots. That'd be kind of dumb.
I guess all he could do is watch what the other guy did and try and like emulate it.
Yeah. Apparently, like the actor who they chose for Han Solo was kind of iffy too. So we'll see. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't really want the Han Solo movie about his origins, but
like
it's not something that I've been begging for.
Do a new character.
Yeah, like you haven't like there's such a big universe, and they're sticking with the same like 4 people.
Yeah.
Like,
is this another like? Is this? Yeah, it's a Star Wars story.
It's
it's
not
like
part
Rogue
of
One almost.
Yeah. And again, they're going to the past with more goddamn member berries. It's just
Member berries. Tweeted a photo from Han Solo set, and we're totally stumped.
I don't know, man. I don't know. I just want the next or the Last Jedi to come out.
Yeah, I just want the next good one.
Yeah, the one attached to the universe. Just talk about new people. Like,
The
do
one that
new
isn't
things.
like a fan service, and they'll have the only remaining character will be, I hope, a little bit less of, or not I hope, but there won't be much of Leia, I assume.
Yeah. She was
and
apparently supposed to
then-
have a big part in the next one, but that can't
Yeah,
happen now.
they
So.
probably cut it, or I hope they
Yeah.
don't do like the graphics.
Oh yeah, like in Rogue One, it was all right. I
Yeah.
think with Peter Cushing, I think that was his name.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was all right.
People were complaining that it looked horrible, but I mean, I watched The Mummy 2, The Scorpion King, and that's my line. That's like we're like, I'm like, ooh, technology can be better, but but this this makes me uncomfortable. But honestly,
Yeah.
it wasn't that bad. I think it was all right.
I'm not a huge I'm not the diehard Star Wars
Yeah.
fan too, where I just kind of watch it and I'm like, oh, that was cool, or like the Force Awakens, I just kind of had a smile on my face the whole time.
Yeah.
Because it just it did a good job of like doing a new story, but also kind of revisiting the universe in some way.
Yeah, it was. I actually really liked it.
Yeah. Even though that's considered a reboot, and we've just been bashing.
We've been beating on reboots this entire time. Yeah, but like, I don't know. I'll make an exception for Star Wars because the last, I guess, reboot of Star Wars was just awful, or the continuation of Star Wars was just super shitty.
Yeah. You didn't like the sequels?
I didn't like Jar Jar Binks. What?
Or I mean, the prequels? Damn. Jar Jar Binks is going to be the new villain.
Yeah, I really hope they make him the new villain. I will forgive the first 3 movies if they just make him the villain.
Yeah.
Like
if they even somehow imply that he was
yeah.
the Darth. Yeah.
Like confirm the Darth Jar Jar theory for us, and I will be happy.
I think I'm getting a call. Just one sec. Hello? Yeah. Okay, I have to head out to pick up the GF. So I guess we could just call it there.
Yeah, we'll call it there. It's been an hour and 22 minutes. I think we're.
Oh yeah, we have enough to edit through. I guess.
Are you going to a cottage this weekend? I'm assuming.
Yeah, going to the cottage this weekend. I'll be back. Well, tomorrow night I think I'm still around St. Catharines. I don't know.
All right. Because I was supposed to come up on Saturday or have people over on Saturday for a barbecue, but we can do some other Saturday.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
it's Canada Day, right? So I was like
in Milton. Yeah. I think I wasn't even going to go to the cottage, but then we had, I don't know. It was this whole ordeal where like my cousins are going up, but their parents weren't able to get up. Like it was this situation there.
Yeah.
So my mom and dad were like, "We need you up there."
All right.
to watch the kids. I'm like,
God damn it!
Wanted to have fun. Yeah.
All right. Well.
Okay.
Yeah, thanks for coming in today. And like everyone else, pretty much. Goddamn bastards.
Yeah, everybody just kind of bailed, flaked out
like a bunch of flakes. You went clever. I just went right for the name.
Like the toilet store.
Oh, God damn it. I love lamp.
Okay.
All right.
Well, we'll see you next time.
Thanks for listening, Fahad.
Folks.
Fahad.
See you later, Fahad.
Direct shout out, buddy. All right.
We'll do the Niagara Kayak podcast next time. I heard he really liked that.
Yeah.
Okay, I gotta head out.
Yeah, peace.
See ya.